So, restarting your life. There's a lot of things that have happened over the last 4 or 5 months that I wanted to talk about and get off my chest. And I wanted to provide kind of some insight on what's happening next. So, to fill you in, a bit of context, I was doing a role and the whole team loved me and I went for it and I didn't get it. So, pretty much, they probably didn't like me in the first place. But I'm sure loads of you out there who went for a job role didn't get it, or who went through relationships and just broke up, or something bad's happening in your life right now. You're not sure what to do, and that's kind of the position I'm in at the moment, where I've worked really hard. I've tried 100%. I've did all the kind of background checks. I've sorted out kind of a lot of clutter and trauma in my life, and I tried my very best to get this role and to get to this place. I'm very proud of myself, but I'm still at the same time very disappointed that I didn't get the role. And I know a lot of people feel the same way. So I'm here to tell you that you can restart and bounce back. I think when you get rejection or things like this happen where it's just kind of really out of your control, it's important not to take it personally. So that's what I had to learn. It's a lot of acceptance where I had to accept the fact that I'm not going to have a paycheck at the end of May this year, and the other person will be getting the job role that I kind of did. It's very difficult to accept that, but you have to, and you have to move on from it. Otherwise, you're just staying in the same place. And if you stay in the same place in life, everything else just moves on without you anyway. Because ultimately, no one really cares about your life. It's you who has to care, and it's you who has to dig yourself out of it. Unfortunately, your family and your friends will be there for you to kind of lead a helping hand, but for you to take the hand is kind of your action to do that. So that's what I had to learn, is that no one actually really cares because everyone else has got their own stuff to deal with, and that's fair enough, and that's how life is. Becoming an adult is very difficult. I'm 27 at the moment, and I'm very blessed to be living at my parents' house. I'm very blessed to have beautiful friends and relationships, to get me through this difficult time. But I know a lot of people don't have that, so it makes the whole experience of it even more difficult. But I'm still here to say that you can get through it, and it's only a matter of time something else will pop up. I've been thinking about it a lot, like every single day. I'm like, how could this happen? I've done the work, I did this and that, and all the angst and stuff builds up over time. If you let it do that, it affects all the relationships around you. Even if you think you don't have any, it still affects people in your day to day life if you meet a stranger or anything like that, or if you're out socially. It's very, very, very difficult to be in the position where you don't know what to do next. I think when you're in that position as well, it's very important to look at it as an opportunity. So for me, this is an opportunity to kind of pick up the camera and tell people about it and how difficult it is to kind of go through this process. Because I know it will resonate with loads of different people. Yes, I have massive imposter syndrome. Even right now, filming this on my camera, I'm like, is people going to listen? Are they going to even relate to me? But I think people will at the end of the day. And it's getting through that kind of imposter syndrome, talking to yourself as a friend would, and kind of pushing yourself to go again and to restart. I've set up my fake light today, and I never do. And it's very, even like doing all these things where I'm setting up the camera, doing the light, talking to you guys, it's like, it feels heavy. It feels like every single step is like really heavy, and I don't think that's because of me personally, but it's because of other things that's happened in my life where it's like, okay, I can't do this or do that, so why would people listen? I know I can't live life like that. I know that you can't live your life like that either, because it's just going to carry on without us, essentially. That's the big thing. That's the big takeaway from all this, is like, you have to move forward no matter what is going on. You have to pick up your shoes, dust them off, and get back up on your 2 feet. As cheesy as it sounds, man, a lot of the cheesy kind of BS works in life. Simple as that. Basics, keep it simple. Carry on going to the gym, carry on doing your exercise, dieting, having your coffees or whatever that makes you feel good. In the meantime, make yourself as good as you can, make yourself feel as good as you can while this is going on. The world is already a terrible place, with everything going on, and it's going to be even worse if you talk to yourself in that manner, where you're like, I'm a loser, I feel like this, I'm imposter, I don't deserve it. You don't need to tell yourself that. I don't need to tell you that. The world already does it for you. So to do that to yourself is just crazy. For me, I want to keep this as like a promise to myself to keep trying to provide content and uploading, even though I'm like inside my chest right now, it's like, oh, and I've tried so many times to do this, and this I haven't I've stopped, or something's got in the way, or something's happened. I just don't think it's my right time. But this time I have to keep a promise to myself to keep uploading and keep showing up not for just YouTube's sake, but for myself as well. This is kind of me showing up for myself and uploading and editing it for me, and hopefully some of you can resonate with this as well, where you're going through something that's really terrible, and these videos are proof or evidence to get back up, get try and evidence to get back up and try again. I think at the end of every single day, you still have a decision to make, where you wake up, win the morning, and carry on. Apply for more jobs, skill up, even though you've worked really hard, skill up again, try something different. Make yourself too good to be turned down. That's what I try to tell myself. And just keep going, because that's the only thing that we have, is to keep going forward in this lifetime. I feel like I know I've rambled a lot on this video, where I'm just spewing, just having a conversation with whoever's listening or watching. But I think these are kind of the best ones, where it's kind of raw emotion just coming out, and it's open and honest, and that's what I want to keep it as well. So hopefully this helped a little bit, and yeah, I'm looking forward to what's next, even if it's like, God forbid, like terrible. I'm looking forward to pushing through this feeling that I've had for years. I want to push past it. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I want to make a choice to push past all these doubts that I have in my mind, that I've built up over the years, that people have given me, and kind of show up for myself this time. That's what I want to do. So I hope you can do that for yourself as well. So yeah, let me know what you think. I hope everything's okay. I hope you're doing well, and everything will work out in the end. That's what I tell myself, and it will. It will work out. Take it easy. Stay safe, and hopefully I'll catch you next week.